Oh, the pandemic. Wasn't it fun? Or isn't it fun? Um, well, a lot of ways or different roads we could go down to answer this question.
Hmm.
One is that, in terms of science, having sources of information that are credible and accurate is really important. I mean, nutrition as a profession is evidence-based. Like, as a dietitian, I'm trained to look at all of the evidence and make, the best decisions that I can based upon the best evidence that's provided out there in terms of like science. So, and I think one of the things that became important is that it's just not academics or scientists who have to do that. The public has to be able to, know where their information is coming from and be
Hmm.
able to know, that it's credible. And then, trust, so the other thing is like, how do we as a society build trust in science and when it's been, I think, corroded a little bit over the last few years with conspiracy theories and things like that, right? So how do you bring back the trust um, to governments and public health organizations? And then I think the pandemic also exposed a lot of the inequalities that exist in our healthcare system and exuberated and made them worse. So, like how do we start addressing those better? I guess is the $1 million question. I mean, I don't have an answer for it, but
Hmm.
like, how do we do that as a society? And then I guess from a personal point is that, the big thing was isolation. So, and during the pandemic, that was something a lot of us struggled with, not leaving the house and uh, doing our things that we used to do. So, how do we get back into, feeling like, oh, gee, it's not weird to go into a supermarket or a shopping mall now or something like that. And,
Hmm.
it highlighted the importance of connection